Going a little bit farther today. Those two mid-row banders on the inside of that tire. Too far. Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome back to another day. Today is May 7th. As the tractor's warming up, I just want to do a walk around of the drill, make sure nothing is wrong. Check over these hoses, looking for kinks or broken hoses. Make sure they're all good. Check out these shanks, make sure they're not picking up any pieces of metal that's stuck on the shank. Make sure these dust caps are on the wheels. Sometimes the dust caps fly off and expose that bearing. Make sure those are still on there. I have enough for about an hour here this morning, so then the truck will come back out here and fill this beast back up. So I am seeding wheat right now. We have 362 acres done in this field. There's 850 acres here in this section, or a couple sections here right at home. I'm putting down 3 products. So wheat here in tank 4 says I have an hour and a half till I'm empty. It's probably about right. And also our phosphate in tank 2 and the nitrogen 46 urea in tank 1. So tanks are on, shafts are turning, our blockage monitor is good. Should be good. You can either go by this, looking at your timer until you're empty, or we have cameras in all the tanks. So this is the wheat here, and also this camera here. This little tank runs into there for the wheat, so there's 2 tanks there. The nitrogen is this one, and also this one. This tank runs into that one. And then the phosphate is this guy here. So that's pretty cool. I am in the wrong gear. Now we're flying. Tractor says 4.8 miles per hour. The monitor says 4.6. And this monitor says 4.6. So I think that's a good speed. Sent out the text, sent out the bat signal saying that I was pretty much empty, so should be here soon. Like 155. This big tank number 1 holds the nitrogen. This flex tank runs into that tank. This tank is phosphate, and then the wheat is in the back. Not much wheat left. This little tank runs into this tank. So we're putting down all our fertilizer at once. We can do about 160 acres like this. Right full. can see the wheat kernels in the camera. Should be good for 5 to 6 hours now. When we want to fill the drill, we use the Borgo remote to divert the hydraulic oil from the fans to the conveyor. So this remote moves the conveyor around and starts and stops it, and also can put the drill into calibration mode when we switch products and to calibrate the drill. Seeding conditions aren't as dry as they were last year because it hasn't been so hot like last year, so they're not too bad. We're seeding into pretty good moisture. Chance of showers right now, and then next weekend some sort of system coming. Seeding into this canola regrowth, just look how high the stubble is. We had to cut it that high to get the pods and not combine the flowers. It's like cover cropping, but it's not plugging up the drill at all. It's actually doing a pretty good job. There's another win for the good guys. I'm getting traded off, so we'll see what else I can get up to today. Todd's gonna take a shift in the drill here. Might have to keep spraying because I've been seeding for a couple days and we're caught up to the sprayer and it's nice and calm out, so I might keep spraying. It also means I gotta put my shoes back on. Look at this crazy regrowth. It's almost knee high late in the fall. Started regrowing and trying to flower here. Had to reg-loan it. So ugly, so that's what we're seeding into. It's doing not too bad a job. I thought it would kind of pile up in the drill, but it's so dry already that it's not a big deal. We haven't changed our depth. We're still at about that 1.5 inch mark. It's kind of sandy here. That guy's just right there. We're going to check multiple runs, you know, all the way throughout the drill. Here's a tank track, so it's going to be a little bit shallower. Oh yeah, they're in the side here. Pretty good as well. There's one huge rock I nailed with the drill, kind of on my headland. I'm gonna go pick that guy up on the way out. Oh, look at this guy. Now I can't find it. I think this actually could have been it. No, it was like pink. Yeah. Now I can treat wheat and fill both fertilizers. If I were to guess, I'd say this is the indicator, probably in the middle of the step. When the drill is going, now it's a good time to fill the truck back up with seed and fertilizer. So this is the seed treater. The untreated wheat goes into this transfer auger where it is treated with the treatment. It's basically a coating that helps against seed-borne diseases, just helps that wheat grow in the springtime. Then from there, this auger takes it into the truck. That's why it looks so red in the tank. Then these other bins are full of the urea and phosphate, so we'll load that as well. While that's mixing, we can turn our augers on. There's like a keg in there. This tarp just protects it from the wind a bit, or else we have treated wheat flying everywhere, so we just covered it. But there's a keg in there where the seed treatment goes on the wheat. That's where you get your coverage from. Also, it mixes while going in the auger. And you can turn your seed treatment on. full blast, you don't need to. Our rate is set. Let's go check in the truck. Looks like a good color. There's phosphate back here. We're probably good for phosphate for another fill. We don't use a lot of it, so there's enough in there. It's going in there. Nitrogen's pretty much empty, so we're going to fill that. While this is treating, I'm going to move the conveyor from the phosphate bin to the urea bin because we don't need any phosphate, and it'll save me a little bit of time because I'm going to try to go get a sprayer tank sprayed out before we need to fill the drill again. Just until we can see it, so that's probably good. It's 20-inch belt, makes this job pretty quick. Yeah, it's pumping out of there. Chance of showers, but I don't think it's going to do anything. If it did shower, everything I sprayed would be wrecked. But I think I feel safe. Got to keep this sprayer rolling because we're going to finish seeding everything at home here tomorrow and then move to where I am spraying here currently. So that is it for today's video. Thanks for watching, you guys.